Hello and welcome. My name is Dragothic. We're back again doing some review stuff today. Recently played Galgun 2, so that's what we're going to be working on today. Just a quick reminder, make sure you remember to look in the description down below. I have links available for my new merch store, Dragothic_ for Twitter and Twitch, Jacob Berlin Briscoe for Instagram. I'm very active on all of those, and also the comment section under this video. I do answer just about everyone that does answer, unless you're a dick, and then, well, you know, you get what you reap. I'm joined today by Marty.
Howdy, everybody.
Seen him a few times. He was hanging out with me when I was recording the playthrough of this game. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick little review of it.
Alright, everybody, it's time for the Galgun 2 review. We've got Jacob Briscoe, who was shooting those biddies. So, just a quick overview of the game. Give us a lowdown of GunGal 2.
Okay, well, I have a list of things. Alright, I pre-writ some stuff down just as points to follow. Look, it's really like a very anime trope, lewd first-person shooter. Like, you know, you see in the intro there for it, like, you know what you're looking at. It follows the tropes very hard. Like, it does that whole, like, all the girls fall in love with you. It's kind of like a harem thing going on. It's like a rail shooter, like like the old school time attack sort of deal. So you basically just run around shooting waifus in the butt to make them gasm so that they stop being thirsty. I don't know. It's very suggestive on what you're doing. You become irresistible to every waifu in the game, as they're all getting infected by lusty prankster demons. And there's multiple modes of the play for it to go through, like the like a defense type and the normal story mode going through for the rail shooter. They all kind of work out about the same. It's really fun to play as long as you're you like making fun of all those silly tropes. Like I think when we played through it, we were calling out any major tropes that were coming out. Like, you know, we'd see a girl come up and she'd have like this little tooth going, oh, she's gonna be a rat bag.
Yeah, she's a demon.
she's gonna be a thing, and it's one of the, it's got multiple endings that you can work your way through for. So that's the general gist of the game.
I'm just gonna take my sunnies off. I think you're getting two sunnies.
Two Indian guns.
They're too distracting.
You read the next point.
I'm conducting the interview.
Then conduct.
Okay, what would you change about the game?
Let's see. Look, honestly, the lack of urgency was a pretty major thing throughout the entire gameplay there. So when you're playing it through there, you'll basically get put into a spot and you'll have to shoot at everyone that runs at you there. But once you've cleared that area, the next point that you can jump to will just be blinking in the distance. You click on it to jump to it. You can sit there for as long as you want. There's no forced moving. It's just you basically just like, you can hang out there as long as you want. You can look for little hidden treats while you're there.
Yeah.
Like, you can spend time clicking open all of like the lockers and stuff in the locker area. Instead of trying to plan to do those things throughout your fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's kind of like a casual ride through the game.
Yeah, like, I feel like if it was forcing you into the next plot point, like, you finish all the girls, count down 3, 2, 1, move to the next spot, I feel like that would have been better. There were certain points where it gave you like 2 options where you could go, which is fine, still give me a countdown, but there'll be a route that's going to get followed unless you click this way, sort of thing. You know, like, you've got 3 seconds to make a decision, instead of just letting you sit there and, like, I could only imagine that someone's, you know, it's sitting there going, oh, maybe I'll Google which one I want so make sure I'm going the right way for my ending, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a bit more urgency to it. And then also maybe multiple vantage points in each of those spots. So because in the defense style, you might have like 2 or 3 spots where you're defending from, for multiple girls you're defending. Remember those parts where I was jumping back and forward?
Yeah.
So something similar like that getting added into the main storyline battle, instead of, because obviously you're no longer clicking to go to the next battle area, have maybe like three or four spots you can have onto. Instead of being clicking on, you just have like a single button on your keyboard, which will jump you to the next station, in your battle area.
That's cool.
So like, you know, you might have one spot where it's one of your spots is on top of a locker to give you a vantage point. Another spot's jumping underneath that like a bench there. And another one's up against the wall where you're looking around, you know, and you sort of flick through those like cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of like, you know, forcing yourself at the end of the thing, go, I'm going to stand over there now, and the rail runner starts at you again, where the girls start spawning again. You know.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
But yeah, like, yeah. So that's about all I got for that one. That's about the only thing I really. That and not having free roam. I reckon a bit of free roam during intermediate areas would have been good, because at the point you just sit in the classroom and you could access stuff through your phone.
Yeah.
And like it felt like it could have had more to it. Like and every now and like after the original cutscene where you get shown everything, girls stop walking past when you were first in there was like a couple extra girls would be hanging out in the classroom. Some would walk back and forward past the windows in the hallway. But once you get past that initial storyline part where they're doing that, they never show up ever again during that intermediary time.
That's weird.
And it's just your school sweetheart sitting next to you, chats every now and again, and Chiru sitting behind you, little blonde fairy, being like, maybe we should do something. And you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So other than that, yeah, that's about it for what I could see being a better change if they were to go and do another one.
No, interesting. They're really good points as well. So having kind of like adventure mode and also having multiple angles, which could come into like that adventure mode style.
Yeah, like a little bit more freedom.
Yeah, free roaming.
During actual combat stuff. Like, not necessarily like running around, because that'd be like, you know, you may as well just play Borderlands then, you know, if you're going to run around and shoot things. Yeah. It's just like any other game. But having vantage points to flick between, I think, would be good. Yeah,
because it's still staying with the railgun type of theme of the whole franchise.
Yeah.
On that, how would you compare it to previous games?
So, I never actually played the other games. From what I've seen, it's just effectively just more GunGal. And some of the power-ups changed how they work a little bit. But like I never played. The reason I never played the other games though is because they never, like on Steam and like that, they've never actually dropped down price from their release pricing really.
Yeah.
And like for a 10-year-old game, I'm not paying $70.
Yeah. You
know, for a 10-year-old game. You know, Skyrim does it, sure, but you know they're at least updating it.
Yeah. You know
what I mean? It's had stuff in it, which is really just community mods. Let's not talk about DLC horse armor. Oh. That was fun. But yeah, so never played the other games there because effectively it's just an older version of this game doing the same thing but still costing just as much. Yeah. And I only got this one here purely because it came on sale.
Yeah.
And I was able to get a package of them for like $20. And it's the first time I've ever seen them on sale. I've never seen them on sale before.
Yeah.
It was like real. I had them selected as like in my wish list.
Yeah.
So I got I've had them on my wish list for ages, and I got an email for it saying, "Hey, these are on sale." It was a 24-hour sale, and it was gone. They really didn't want anyone doing it. They're like doing the whole like, fine, we'll do a sale, we'll do a discounted price.
Because it is such like a niche game.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. So like it's like Nintendo doing the whole like, why would we lower our prices?
For Mario Kart.
No one else. The other consoles aren't really our competitors because people own their console and our console.
Yeah.
People pick between a PlayStation or an Xbox, but also get a Switch.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's not really a comparative thing for those. So yeah, that's probably mostly why it's never dropped in price. But yeah, it's my
pricing was been interesting. Who's best girl?
Oh, so that requires a bit of clicking. So best girl, I'm gonna click and talk at the same time. Best girl is Shinobu Kazizono. Kamizono. I feel like that's correct. She is the sisters that are the
Like the Exorcist sisters?
yeah, the Exorcist sisters. Yeah, so she's the older sister between there, and she has like this real gentle tsundere sort of feel to her. Looks down on you a little bit, but then sort of like warms up a little and is actually nice, but she looks mean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Slightly evil, would probably step on you. I feel a little bit, and I kind of like that. Maybe I want to be stepped on a little bit.
You want that kind of 10% evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna flick scenes over here. Hold on. There we go. This one here. So yeah, she's adorable. A little bit of thing, and that's the thing for this game here. Like the character models for all the anime girls are very cutesy. They are somewhat interactive. They'll show their personality off and talk to you when you're hanging out, and if you plan yourself right, you can see their panties. So,
but on that, there's actually an award in the game if you see everyone's panties. So like they do kind of reward the player by being a pervert.
There's a trophy if you go around and sort yourself out to do this to every single girl. So
there you go.
And like
game for everyone.
Yeah, and like you can really do whatever you want with them once you've got them here too. So this is one of the fun things that you get to do. Hold on, I didn't do shit. Like there's a fantasized mode there, which is effectively just like Let's not kid around here. It's you're shooting them with gasm beams, okay, to get all the naughty thirst demons out of them. Let's not pretend anything it isn't what it is, you know. So you can get all these different outfits and stuff for everybody. Make anyone look like whatever you want. Yeah. So that's always fun. What is she again? She's like a little exorcist thing. So I reckon we go that way. This is at least temple girl sort of look.
So, but
better not have any shameless thoughts, you bucker.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's cute. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like a kata or something like that.
Yeah, so you can do all that sort of stuff there with people. So that's always fun. I'm gonna switch this back over now. Hopefully she doesn't talk too loud because I'm not. Which one's Cam? That one. I'm trying to see. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm an old man. Old man Briscoe. All right, so so that's that down, which is always good. But yeah, so she's my favorite girl. It's cute. There's a scene in the game there somewhere which, if you watched the playthrough, you would have seen. I don't know, would have missed it because that's the episode that they got lost due to the muting.
Yeah.
Remember the muting incident? Yeah, we lost about 4 hours of gameplay, which is really marginal. Like not much, obviously, too much happened important, but there's a little bit of story stuff. One of the things here where her and her sister are stuck in the wall, and they're like, favor. you see them stuck during the intro part. You see them stuck in the wall there, and you're trying to save them. Like it's like a defense one again, which is fun. So that's my favorite girl.
Beautiful. Yeah, mine's Rizu.
Rizu?
Yeah, she's cliche, cute. I had fun drawing her.
That's this one.
Yeah.
When she's not a chibi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much the main angel chick.
Yeah. The little blonde chibi girl that's on the art of all the game stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. Oh, she's talking to us now. There we go. Hold on, I'll flick over real quick for a second. 1 second. There we go. That one.
Yeah.
Lives here. And then the fun part, I think, is when you're playing out the game as well. I think it's pretty interesting. Is that you get all these collectibles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like we've got like posters, art from here. From the old games, the little angel girls from the old games as well, the poster art from this game. So just a whole bunch of collectible stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I like it when games do that, kind of give you that.
Well, when you have a game that's not overly full on substance, you sort of like or story, you kind of need to like be like collect things, yay, completionism.
Yeah, you can even do that while you're playing the game. Though, is like shoot objects.
Yeah. Yeah, like break little pots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so what are your final thoughts on the game?
It's a good game. It's alright. For what it is. I would wait for a sale. I don't think, like even this one here, GunGal, Galgun 2, It's a 2018 game, 2017 game.
So like 4 years old.
Yeah, and it's still max price. Like, it's still in the same thing again. I only bought it because it was on sale. What have I got? It was fun. We did the full playthrough and we got one of the endings. I can't say I would go through all that again for a new game plus to earn the other endings.
Yeah.
So it was fun to play, but I wouldn't make it a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash it out on a week. We smashed it out on a weekend and then and then had a laugh and move on.
I think you finished the first ending by at least an hour in. You're like, oh, I can finish the game already.
Oh yeah, because I was maxing out scores and stuff like that, and I basically got the score ending in like the first 5 days. Yeah,
which is like an hour of gameplay.
But yeah, like if you wanted to see the other endings, I would just like watch the other endings on like a YouTube video where someone's put a compilation of the endings together.
Yeah.
Which is not really much different, unless you enjoy that sort of completionism from like working your way through them all. But then that also comes down to, are you following the wiki to get them all, or are you just doing it naturally? And like, I don't know, up to you how you enjoy playing games, really, for that at that point. Yeah. So that's my thought on that. But hold on, let's move it over to you now. Let's ask you a thing. Yeah. So Marty, how many breakdowns did you have drawing the thumbnail art?
Probably about 3.
So bloody everyone's seen the thumbnail art that Marty did. He did a really awesome job of it. Oh, but before you do that, 3 stars. 3 stars for the game.
3-star review on this one, 3 out of 5.
And then Marty's artwork, and then we got 5 stars. So
very nice of you.
So yeah, we've all seen the thumbnail art, which is obviously on this video as well for the thumbnail, as you've seen it. And yeah, so Marty, this is about the 4th revision of it for the speed draw.
Yeah.
So he did the speed draw thing, and then I'm pretty sure that at some point he did you see him while he's playing. He just gets the eraser and just gets rid of the whole like 4 hours of work. Just goes, no, I hate this entire thing. Gets rid of it. And then he starts again. I look over like, that's not the same drawing you had a minute ago. Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
That happens.
So what we did is we used the stuff that we ended up with as a guide to redraw it again at home. So he did that the next day, sort of like after he'd had a sleep and he stopped worrying about it. I think you're a bit nervous drawing on camera.
Yeah, I think
maybe.
Right. Yeah, a little bit. Having that raw creative process, speed drawing as well. There's 2 factors. There's the speed first of all, but also people seeing your creative process, how you measure things up and how you do your line work.
Yeah.
It's it's pretty intimate. But I'm glad that I was in that experience with you and going through everything.
You do it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But yeah, so as everyone can see, wrong way, I'm not pointing in the wrong direction. Here is the GunGal 2 thumbnail and artwork. I will zoom it in a little bit because, quite frankly, these the way he's done these girls, they are quite. Look how juicy they are. There is some bouncy, thick Briscoe there. Brisconius is looking pretty thick, and the girls look like they are quite squishable. So that is always very good. There we go. So, in conclusion, good enough game to play. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was mostly fun making fun of it while playing it with Marty. So that was good.
Just a lighthearted romp.
Yeah, just mucking around.
I love that.
Shooting anime girls in the boob. You know, straight in the tit, just like fucking gasm gun. And using the vacuum. The vacuum's fun too because you just suck clothes off people because you want to see them in their underwear, obviously. Right, so yeah, that's it. That's our conversation for all we've got really. For you got anything else? Anything else to add?
No, about the game. It was just a fun couple of days, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah. Sorted. Alright, so thank you very much. This has been Dragothic Gaming with me, Briscoe, and I have help with Marty here doing the review stuff for Galgun 2. If you've enjoyed the content here, make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. They will be all over here. Hold on, outro page. Look at that. See, there we go. They're going to be all here. So like right next to my head here is going to be one of the videos on my channel. On the far side, being held up by Brisconius, there is the subscribe button. It'll be my logo. Click on that to subscribe if you're not already there. Leave a comment down below. Links in the description for the merch store, which has the Dragothic logo on everything from stickers all the way up to hoodies and gym attire. I've got them on order for myself at the moment to get some, and me and Marty have got some on their way, so we're gonna be able to start wearing them shortly. It's newly opened, and all shipped from America and uses PayPal, so that makes that nice and easy. Yeah, I think that's it.
Good job.
Yeah. Instagram, Jacob Berlin Briscoe. Go like my photos.
Check it out.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Jolly Game signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.